What is up, YouTubers? Welcome back to the Blue Locker. Let's get into what I picked up. But first, I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I picked up over the past few weeks, probably since like July. So this will be like a summer Blu-ray haul. So the first one's kind of funny. My mom found some Blu-ray in her closet. Apparently she's supposed to give it to me for Christmas. That was The Wizard of Oz. This is just the regular one that came out a few years ago, probably around 2013. Yeah, it still hasn't been opened. So next three I picked up at Reckless Records, which is a place downtown in Chicago. You might have a few of them by you. I picked up, let's go with this one first. Mark McDonagh's Seven Psychopaths. He's one of my favorite directors. He did In Bruges. His brother did Cavalry, and he's one of the best playwrights by far. Just phenomenal film. In Bruges is better, and then hopefully he has a new film coming out. It's Susan Sarandon's in it, I think. Looks good. I'm dying to see it. I love Martin McDonagh. And then I picked up Brothers. Brothers is a very good, underrated war film. It's directed by Jim Sheridan. He's an English guy, but it's really good. It's really good. I recommend it. It was nominated for a couple of Golden Globes, so why not check it out? Then the next one is one that I really love. It came out in 2011. It's a great indie film. And Mike Cahill came out with I Origins, and he also has The King of Summer. The King of Summer I saw it today, but I didn't pick it up. This is Another Earth. Another Earth is phenomenal. I love this film absolutely. Ooh, it just got dark outside. Let's do this. Huh, fixed. Another Earth is phenomenal. I love this film. It is so gritty, but at the same time, some of the VFX for having a planet just appear in this film. Granted, it's After Effects that they used to create this Earth, but it's awesome. I love it. Definitely check this one out. This is a 3-disc set. Next few are from Barnes & Noble. So the first Barnes & Noble title that I picked up was Soylent Green with Charlton Heston. Awesome sci-fi film from the 70s. When was this released? 1973. It's great. It's a cool, futuristic, like, sci-fi food commentary, I would say. Yeah, it's good. Definitely check it out. The next one is a disaster film. Not disaster movie, but a disaster film that took place in the 70s. It was nominated for a bunch of Academy Awards. It stars Steve McQueen, O.J. Simpson. Yes, the O.J. Simpson, the one that's currently out on the streets. And Paul Newman's also in it, and then Faye Dunaway. That is The Towering Inferno. I've never seen them in stores before, so I was like, why not? I have to get it. And yeah, those are the two I picked up at Barnes & Noble. I picked up, well, the Criterion sale was going on, so I picked up David Lynch's Eraserhead. I love Eraserhead. When I say I love Eraserhead, I mean it's one of the best student films ever made. It's so disturbing. You don't know what's going on, but you know it's David Lynch. What do you expect? It's awesome. David Lynch I do love, though. He's one of my favorite directors. Blue Velvet's a masterpiece. I just watched this currently with a few weeks ago with my dad, and I watched this about a year ago on Netflix, and they're adding it back at the end of the month, and that is Blue is the Warmest Color. Some people can't stand the sex scenes in this film. I think it's a masterpiece. This is a true foreign cinema. This is French cinema all the way. These two actresses, especially Adele Exarchopoulos, she's Greek but French, and then her name is Léa Seydoux. Léa Seydoux. She was in Inglourious Bastards, the one with the blue hair. She plays Emma in the film. This is just they did that in the film. It's an amazing film. It's so hard to explain. It's boyhood but with female sexuality. And the greatest part about this film, a lot of people think it's a lesbian film. It's not a lesbian film. It's not a gay film at all. It's a film about someone who loves someone for who they are. And I really appreciate that because, you know, I was hearing, oh, it's the best lesbian film. It's great for lesbian cinema. No. You do not categorize this as lesbian cinema. This is straight up one of the best love stories ever made. This is phenomenal. Buy this. I got it for $12. You have to get it. Eraserhead I got for $20. I did pick up one at Reckless Records again, but it is a Criterion, and that is Letter Never Sent. I saw this. It was between this, For All Mankind, and The Royal Tenenbaums. The Royal Tenenbaums I had just seen on television, and I was getting kind of bored with it, but then I ended up watching it the next night, and it was phenomenal. I think The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou is just a masterpiece. That's my favorite Wes Anderson film. I got Letter Never Sent. It's Russian cinema from 1959, black and white, 96 minutes. It's amazing. The opening shot and the closing shot of this film are just phenomenal. That's the way you start and close a film. It's just perfect. You know, it's a little cheesy with some people think it's cheesy because of like some of the dialogue over, and how it's about this guy trying to send this letter to his wife while he's also going through hell in lost in the Siberian wilderness. I think it's awesome. You know, this is black and white cinema, and it's foreign. A lot of people aren't going to like it. I loved it. And I think most people who appreciate film and the Criterion Collection will like this film. It's definitely something you need to check out. Yeah, I got this for $15. Best $15 I've ever invested in a film that I had no idea what it was about until I popped it into the Blu-ray player. I did check a couple things on Criterion about it, but nonetheless, letter never sent. I picked up a film that I have to see for my honors program in college, and this was I bought at the Exchange. I found there's one downtown where I live in Chicago. Anyways, it was Dead Man Walking. I have to read this for my honors program because it talks about, like, I'm going to a Catholic private school for college. But yeah, letter never sent. Dead Man Walking stars Sean Penn and Susan Sarandon. It's phenomenal. Like, Tim Robbins directed it. This is a film that was nominated for 4 Academy Awards. It was nominated for Dead Man Walking, which was the song by Bruce Springsteen at the end. Susan Sarandon won for Best Actress, I believe, and then Sean Penn for Best Supporting Actor, and Tim Robbins for Best Director. It came out in 1995. It's very good. Definitely watch it. It's well acted. It's a great film. It's a good film that you want to see with your family. It's like, okay, what's something that we're all going to really engage in and enjoy? This is a film you got to see. Dead Man Walking. And finally, I get to the 3 films that I picked today on my Out and About. And yeah, so let's get into it. So the first one I picked up today was something that's been out for a while, and I watched Get the Gringo last night. It's one of my favorite Mel Gibson films. There's better Mel Gibson films, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of Mel Gibson. I think he's phenomenal. Get the Gringo's awesome, and so is Mad Max, and Passion of the Christ is one of the best films, I think. Some people might disagree with me. I think it's a masterpiece. I don't know. My dad doesn't like it. I love it. And so I had to pick up a Mel Gibson film to get my Mel Gibson fix, and that is The Beaver. It's got Jodie Foster over here, you got Mel Gibson here, you got the late Anton Yelchin here, and then here's Jennifer Lawrence in one of her first films. I think Winter's Bone came out before it. This says 2011. I'm pretty sure it came out in 2010, but I'm not going to argue with the packaging. I wanted to see this for about 6 years, like 6 or 5 based on whatever year it came out. I'm pretty sure it's 2010, but 2011 is what it says. And yeah, it just looked like a really cool, like, indie film. Jodie Foster directed it. I was really excited to see it when it came out in theaters, and I just never got the chance. Netflix had it for like maybe a few months there when I started, but then I dropped Netflix and I picked it up again, and I just made a mistake. I have The Beaver. Oh, kill me. I can't believe I just said it like that. Forget me. Next film, Terrence Malick. Love the guy sometimes. He has some really great films. Some films you just don't know what the hell is going on. Tree of Life, first time I saw it, I hated it. Second time, I thought it was a masterpiece because I just love visual effects. And then practical effects was on the radar for me to see in theaters for over a year now, and that was Night of Cups. I couldn't find this at Best Buy, which was hard for me to believe because it said it just came out. But I got this for, what, $11.99 at Disc Replay. And yeah, let's see if you guys can... Night of Cups. Night of Cups was $11.99. So not bad, not bad. I was happy to get this one. I saw this, I was like, I gotta get it. When am I gonna see this film again? I don't know. But the next film I picked up today is actually supposed to come out Tuesday, but they had a used copy there, so I don't know. Someone must have got some bootleg copy, but I mean, it works. So that is The Nice Guys. I picked this up. I can't believe I got it. I saw it on the shelf. I was like, $15.99? I took it. I got The Nice Guys. It's awesome. You know, I'm not a huge fan of this film, but I did enjoy it, and it's a good one to have in the collection. It's a good one to watch with the family. And yeah, so some of the special features are pretty cool on here. It's Worst Detectives Ever, the making of Nice Guys, which I love the making of films. It's awesome. And then Always Bet on Black, which is about the director Shane Black, who also did Iron Man 3, and he's doing another film now. He's getting bigger, even though he's kind of old, but hey, the guy can make hell of a film with this one. Iron Man 3, I didn't care for that one. But The Nice Guys, awesome. So yeah, guys, this is what I picked up in my out and about today. Also with my Blu-ray haul for the summer. You can see all these right here. I just put this to my face. And you can pause the video if you want to see the spines of all these. Wizard of Oz, 7 Psychopaths, Brothers, Another Earth, Soylent Green, The Towering Inferno, Eraserhead Criterion, Blues the Warmest Color Criterion, Letter Never Sent Criterion, Dead Man Walking, The Beaver, Knight of Cups, and of course, the nice guys. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Blue Locker. I'll link my social media accounts in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you next video. Probably not Tuesday because I did pick up the nice guys and there's nothing for me to go out and pick up. But you might see me Friday for maybe a film review. Or I might go out during the week and pick up some Blu-rays, so you never know. Subscribe to be notified when I post the next video. This is Kevin, signing off.